Now, in Buddhism, there's the concept of reincarnation. How do we understand soul and reincarnation in Buddhism?
Of course, Buddhism is not only talk about the physical body only. You also talk about there was a psychological part, or what we call the spiritual part. However, this part is different from the Western concept of like a soul, S-O-U-L. You know, the concept of soul in the Western, according to what I understand, it represents like something permanent, never change, or it's a substance, dependent. You know, you cannot divide it. It's like a cell, you know, S-E-L-F.
It's the real me.
Yes,
but that's the concept.
Yeah, but there was no such, you know, never change, independent, like a substance, you know, in the concept of Buddhism. The material will change, okay? It's a condition, even include the, you know, your psychological part is change as well. So Buddhism uses consciousness to describe it.
So let's now explore the nature of reincarnation. Because in the West, that's not a common belief, as you know. So how does reincarnation work?
Buddhism doesn't believe there was only a certain thing beginning and the end. So the life will not just start and end. Always have a causes and, you know, the effect.
How does this relate to the process of reincarnation? How does reincarnation work? In my next life, I can, what might I be?
Okay, so cause and effect. So who I am right now, you probably can tell from my past, just like, you know, you are also, you know, have all the achievement, you're writing, you know, you have the science training, and then your book. It's because of your past, you work. Okay, and so right now, you know, if I want to know who you will be, it depends on what you want to do right now. Okay, so it's the same. The thing is that a lot of people hard to understand the reincarnation. I say, you don't have to think about previous life or next life. Think about yesterday and today and tomorrow. Yesterday is a previous life, and today is this life, or tomorrow is the next life, or even the last hour already passed. And then right now, this moment is this life. And this is all connected together, but it will never the same. So the reincarnation, it's definitely will be all depend or decided by the past. And then, you know, for the future, of course, in Buddhism, for example, like in certain texts that talk about how we take a rebirth after we die. And again, this is what we call the spiritual part, the psychological part. In Tibetan, it's called Bado. So when Buddhism talk about rebirth, means when you have a mother's egg and then the father's sperm, that's, you know, the physical part. And then later, this is whatever you call Bado or consciousness, you know, depend by your karma and attracted to whoever your parents, you know, maybe have what we call the karmic affinity with you, you know, karma connection with you.
You can be reborn as another human. You can be reborn as an animal, different kinds of animals.
Yes.
What is the spectrum of rebirth? How small of an animal can you be? Or
there's all the Buddhist cosmology. It's a whole, you know, spectrum from heaven, human being, animal, you know, hungry ghost, or spirit, and then also hell. Of course, you will ask, where is it? You know, in Buddhism, there are so many scripture talk about where is it, but again, the Buddhism will say it probably a lot of times is because of your mind. Your mind create those places. So I can say, where are they? The first one is our mind created when you are in heaven, or you are in hell, or you feel like you need a desire, like an animal, you know, you need to eat, or, you know, consciousness. From a Buddhist view, maybe say the consciousness. We're looking for rebirth. It's not like a person looking for a place to go, but it's just just like a magnet. It will attract because you are karma. Okay, you are karma. Those seed with it's like a life, you know, like a plant has a life. So it's like a create this energy, just like a magnet, and will be, you know, attracted to where he should be reborn. And you say, where is it? With our human mind, it was very limited, probably, and now we cannot perceive, just like we can only perceive a 3 dimension. There may be a multi-dimension.